500 euros for a backpack. It's finally here. Let's talk about it. After many months of waiting, my LTT backpack is finally here. It comes in a 35 by 50 by 28 centimeter box weighing 2.5 kilos, which is quite light for a box this size. I've got the box 6069. Nice. Now let's get it open. My first impression is that it is big. Actually, it is as big as 511's Rush 24 backpack. When I originally ordered this, I thought that it's going to be a little bit smaller because this one is quite big. If you look to the sides, it's almost identical, and if you check the website, you're going to see that those dimensions are quite similar. However, LTT backpack is a little bit lighter compared to the 511 one, but it is big. They say that this backpack barely fits under the airplane seat. However, I'm not really sure about that. The usual size for a carry-on on the airplane is 55 by 40 by 20 centimeters. And this backpack right here is 47 by 35 by 25 centimeters if you account for the straps and the front pocket. So it is actually over the size limit for most airlines. And Ryanair is probably gonna be fine. You might be able to squeeze it into the Ryanair metal backpack measuring thingy. However, airlines like Wizz Air, they have a lot smaller carry-on size, which is actually 40 by 30 by 20 centimeters. So this already doesn't fit, so it might cause some problems. With my 511 backpack fully packed, I wasn't able to fit it into the overhead compartment or under the seat. Thankfully, they didn't say anything, but I would think that this would be the case with this backpack also, but I'm yet to fly with it, so yeah, we'll figure that out. The main selling point for me was the tech compartment right here, actually, because my biggest pet peeve with the 511 backpack was that it is quite difficult to reach the laptop compartment, especially when you're going through the airport security and you need to take everything out. Taking everything out could be okay, but putting everything back in, that's another story. And this one should solve that problem very well because it is very well thought out. It has a couple of compartments for different tech, and it easily fits my 15-inch MacBook Pro plus an iPad with some space to spare for chargers and whatnot. I also really love how they plan out the pockets. Everything seems to be super reachable and yeah, just very well thought out in general. The main compartment, which they call the compartment of holding, seems to be a little bit on the small side, so it might not fit a couple days worth of clothes, at least not for me, but I'm yet to find that out. It came with the original zippers. I didn't get any extra zippers, and if you don't know what I'm talking about, is that These are extremely easy to snap if you apply side force to it. This is a Wave 2 backpack. They were supposed to ship it with new zippers. Maybe they shipped it earlier than they figured that out. I don't know. Glasses pocket at the front seems a little bit gimmicky, and I wouldn't really want to put my aviators there because I'm afraid that they might get crushed. Another thing that I really love are the straps, and they've mentioned their panning, which they said is quite firm, but having this in real life, it's not as firm as I expected, so this should be quite comfortable. And it has removable chest straps, which is very nice, and I really love the metal adjustment thingies here. It seems that this might hold for a very long time. Oh, and you get a free carabiner, which is it's okay. It's not for climbing or anything, but I think it's gonna hold pretty well. But with that said, there's another thing that I need to mention, especially if you're shipping this to Europe. Let's talk about the cost. At $250 US, this backpack is already pretty expensive when you compare it to other brands. However, that doesn't end there. You also have to pay $65 of tax, plus to ship it to Europe, I paid $55. So already this backpack has cost me more than $350. But it doesn't end there. Usually, the imports from outside European Union are taxed. So that means you might have to pay even more taxes on top of what you have already paid. To import it to my country, it cost me additional 120 euros of tax just to import this thing. Plus 30 euros for the postal office for customs declaration. So in total, this backpack has cost me more than 500 euros. 500 euros for a backpack. That is crazy expensive. You could get a PlayStation for that. So yes, it is a nice backpack. It seems to be quality, it has some nice features, but whether you're ready to pay 500 euros for a backpack, well, that's for you to decide. So if you've enjoyed this video, please leave a like, and if you have any questions, please feel free to leave a comment down below. And if you want to see more videos like this, consider subscribing.